Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jetty, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Justin Herbert and his entire evolution compared to the other rookies and the other quarterbacks that are in the league right now and the coaching staff. We're going to just talk about Chargers. There's our weekly Chargers video, so it's going to be a lot of Justin Herbert essential stuff. Also, I'm going to give you guys little updates that have been happening around, so let's just dive right into it. Alright, so you guys know Russell Wilson's been on the move, and Russell Wilson's like one of those quarterbacks who's being really shopped right now as Dak Prescott just signed that deal. Russell Wilson is the main attraction that all the people or all the organizations are looking at, right? The main reason that he wanted to leave from Seattle is because of the fact that they didn't ever protect him. The O-line was just trash. They would just bring all these undrafted dudes, a bunch of these trash guys out of nowhere to try to go protect him. And he hated that. Of course, he was able to run out of it, but he hated that. And that's why he went out of there. And he said, you know what? I'm out of here, man. Get me out of here. So he left, right? So now if we take that situation, bring it to the Justin Herbert side, we look at Justin Herbert, a young guy who you don't have to pay that much. And his offensive line, it's good, but it's not that good. And if they can get a really good left tackle in this draft to really protect Herbert, I think they'll be set. But if that offensive line isn't that good, and if they are going to be crumbling out of the way, Justin Herbert is not just a pocket passer. He can get out and throw the ball. At the same time, he's not Lamar Jackson. So he's not just going to take off and run every single time with a read pass option where you can just drop the linebackers and shut them down, right? So that's out of the question. Now with Patrick Mahomes, of course, Patrick Mahomes runs around a lot, but if you ask any of his offensive linemen, they're going to tell you, yeah, it's great playing with this dude. He runs around, but the thing is, we don't have eyes on the back of our heads, because as an offensive lineman, if you've ever played offensive lineman, you know this. I was fortunate enough to not ever have to play it in a game, but during practice, we were just messing around, and I was playing offensive lineman. And, sadly, the guy who was behind me was a running back. I had to snap the ball to the running back because we didn't have a quarterback because I was playing offensive line, just for fun. And one thing that you really start to notice is that the running backs or any other position that, most of the guys, when they see pressure, they run. It's not about ducking or moving in the pocket like Tom Brady. They like to just run. That's what I see with Patrick Mahomes. You guys saw in the Super Bowl, the number one first thing he did he ever step up in the pocket? No. All he did was he takes the ball, just runs. Straight back. Now, that's great, as an offensive, as a quarterback when you're running around, getting out of the way and, trying to make those throws. But when you're the offensive lineman, you're not going to be able to see what's going on, man. That guy could be running left, right, anywhere. The defense can see you right away because that's who the defense player is going at. As an offensive player, as an offensive line member, you got to, move from left to right and defend and guard, and you don't know where your quarterback is, and it's just a huge mess. So that is why I think with Justin Herbert, he's very smart. He knows this. So if you see him play, you see that whenever he gets out of trouble, he never just runs straight back, or he doesn't just, beeline to the end zone or to the sideline and just sling some weird pass. He's very meticulous. He's calculative in the pocket, and he has great pocket awareness. So if the offensive line problem ever showed up during Justin Herbert's career, you know that he's smart enough to see where the weak points are, and he would go to that side, and he wouldn't move that much to the point where his offensive line can get set, and he can read the blitz, and he makes those smart decisions, whereas he's not a Lamar where he just takes off and run, and he's not a Patrick Mahomes who just kind of runs all the way back, and he's also not like a Tom Brady who's really smart, really decisive in the pocket, but then at the end of the day, he can't escape. With Herbert, though, he's got everything that Tom Brady has, plus the ability to escape and pick up those extra yards, and he's a bit bigger, and he's a bit taller. So with Herbert, the sky's the limit, man. He's got no ceiling. This is going to be so fun watching him play. I cannot wait. And if you're with me on this, hit that subscribe button and the like button, and let's go.